Welcome back to WeFixStupidComputers.com. We have an interesting case today in the shop. We have a customer who spilled coffee on a keyboard and it shorted out. So even though the laptop smells really good because I love coffee, unfortunately the keyboard doesn't work. So we're going to replace the keyboard now in this old Dell laptop. And so some of these keys just are really sticky. Matter of fact, this key is coming off. What we're going to do is take this keyboard out. Now fortunately, the way this is designed, this is an older laptop, so we can take this keyboard out. There's some little clips across the top. We're going to loosen those, pop out the keyboard, put a new keyboard in, and they should be back in business. This keyboard has 5 little clips across the top, and what you can do is take a little tiny flat blade screwdriver and be very careful not to mar up the plastic, but you can pop it in there and pull that one out. And this keyboard's coming up pretty easy. And we're going to loosen that one. Loosen this one. We're going to loosen that one. All right. So this keyboard lifts right up, and along the bottom, we just kind of slide it up and lift it over, and there we have it. Now to disconnect the keyboard, we've got this ribbon cable, and it's got this little pressure plate in here. So I'm going to lift this up with my nail, pop that up, slide that out, and there you have it, the old keyboard. Okay, so I ordered this new keyboard off of Amazon. I think it was like 20 bucks or something like that. Let's see what it looks like. Comes in all pre-packaged with bubble wrap. Ooh, look how shiny. Okay, how nice and shiny that is. All right, let's install the keyboard. First, let's just do a dry run test fit and just lay it in there. Make sure it's going to fit, and this one looks like it's going to fit just fine. So let's flip it over. And this data cable's opposite direction, so we have to flip it over like this. And it's got a couple little tabs right here that will fit in to the connector. Make sure they're anchored in, and you want to make sure the tabs on the plastic come behind the tabs on the holder. So there's 2 little tabs, so you want to go up and over. Let me see if I can zoom in. There we go. We've got a little tab here and a little tab here on the plastic. You can see it. And then right here on the holder, there's that and there's that one. So you want to slip it up and over. Lift up the keyboard, slip it up and over so it goes in all the way, and then lay it down flat. That looks good. Make sure it's in there, and then fold that back over. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, before I push this down permanently, I want to boot up the laptop and make sure it works. That way it's easy to take back off if we have to. The laptop boots up just fine, and I tested the keyboard on all the keys work. So the last thing we need to do is just anchor down the keyboard. So what we're going to do here is lean this up and then slide these little, if you can see on the bottom, there's some little clips. Just slide them underneath. You got to work it in real tight, and then you want to make sure that the sides are all lined up on the sides over here too as well before you lay it down. We pushed all these clips back down. This new keyboard was a little tighter than the original keyboard, but that's a good thing. You just have to make sure that you get it lined up on the side here, and you get it lined up on the side over here before you commit and you actually push the keyboard back down. But I think that looks pretty good, and we tested it and all the keys work, so I think the customer will be happy. Thanks for joining us today. This was just a quick video just to show you keyboard replacement. We do this type of work all the time. If you have any questions, you can call us. You can reach us on our website, WeFixStupidComputers.com. Send us a message. Reach us on Facebook. We'll be happy to do this for you. And again, I appreciate you watching the video. And if you'd like to, subscribe down below on the subscribe link, and we'll catch you later. Bye.